Passion of Christ is the greatest story of love and sacrifice ever told, the account of Jesus Christ's suffering and death for the salvation of humanity. It reveals not only the depth of human sin but the greater depth of God's mercy. Every moment, from Gethsemane to Calvary, speaks of a love that would rather die than see mankind lost. In the Garden of Gethsemane, the weight of the world's sin pressed upon Jesus. And being in agony, he prayed more earnestly, and his sweat was as it were great drops of blood falling down to the ground. Luke 22 verse 44. Even knowing the suffering ahead, he surrendered to the Father's plan, saying, "Nevertheless not my will but thine be done." Luke 22 verse 42. In that surrender, Jesus showed what true obedience looks like, a heart willing to endure pain for the sake of purpose. Soon after, Judas arrived with soldiers, betraying the Son of God with a kiss. Jesus was arrested, beaten, and mocked. The prophet Isaiah had foreseen this. He was wounded for our transgressions, he was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. Isaiah 53 verse 5. Every lash of the whip, every insult, was endured so that humanity could be free from sin's bondage. Before Pilate, Jesus was falsely accused, yet he opened not his mouth. Isaiah 53 verse 7. The one who could have summoned legions of angels chose silence. The crown of thorns pressed upon his head, symbolizing how he took the curse of mankind upon himself. The soldiers mocked, "Hail, King of the Jews!" Mark 15 verse 18. But they did not know they were crowning the eternal King of glory. Then came the long walk to Calvary. Bearing the heavy cross, he stumbled beneath its weight. Yet even then his heart was fixed on love. Surely he has borne our griefs and carried our sorrows. Isaiah 53 verse 4. At Golgotha they nailed his hands and feet to the cross. The sky darkened as creation mourned its creator. Hanging there between two thieves, Jesus uttered the words that shook heaven and earth, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." Luke 23 verse 34. Even in agony, mercy flowed from his lips. As he bore the sins of the world, he cried, my God, why hast thou forsaken me?" Matthew 27 verse 46. In that moment, he carried the full separation sin brings so we would never have to be separated from God again. Finally, with his last breath, he declared, "It is finished." John 19 verse 30. Redemption's work was complete. The veil of the temple was torn in two, signifying that the way to God was now open for all who believe. The Passion of Christ is not merely a tragic story, it is the victory of love over death.